But the question of this particular video is, which one is faster, the old model or the new model? As you can see, the old Seagate Barracuda, we could get roughly 195 megabytes per second on writes and roughly 200 megabytes per second on reads, which is a great performance in my opinion. When I mentioned that I'm used to have reliability, fast speeds and silent operation on these units, this is the kind of speeds that I mentioned, roughly 200 megabytes per second on reads and on writes, which is great in my opinion for a 3.5 spinning hard drive. Now, when I did place in the new Seagate Barracuda, as you can see on screen, we got roughly 185 megabytes per second on writes and 185 megabytes per second on reads, which is roughly less 10 megabytes per second on writes and roughly less 15 megabytes per second on reads compared with the old model. So I was a bit surprised to find out, and a bit disappointed to be honest, to find out that the old model is a bit faster than the new model. So I could get here roughly 350 megabytes per second on writes and roughly 350 megabytes per second on reads. So we are definitely, guys, watching a difference between the old and the new generation. Now, I'm sure that the new Seagate Barracuda have new technology, they have better power efficiency, for sure, I do believe all that, but in terms of speeds, I was expecting to have at least the same that the last generation has, which is the Seagate Barracuda on single configuration reaching roughly 200 megabytes per second, and then on a RAID 0 configuration reaching roughly 400 megabytes per second, which is double that. And in my particular case, I will not be I will have no issue at all, because I'll be using the old model as a RAID 0 configuration, then one set as RAID 1 and one set as single disk configuration. So for me personally, will be okay. And that is it, guys. Hopefully this video will be helpful in some way, especially for those of you that are in the market for a unit. In my particular case, if I could find a few of these last generation I would get, I couldn't. I was only able to get 1 or 2, but I needed 4, and I wanted 4 with the same brand and the same model. So this was my choice. Once again,